Hey guys, you're listening to Massive, and today we have some very exciting news. Sony has announced Project Morpheus, a virtual reality system that will expand the world of the PlayStation 4. Now, when Sony Computer Entertainment today announced the development of Project Morpheus, a virtual reality system that takes the PlayStation 4 system to the next level of immersion and demonstrates the future of gaming, SCE will continue development of Morpheus, looking towards a future commercial launch. Now, I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Oculus Rift virtual reality helmet. Well, not helmet, but whatever. The Oculus Rift is geared toward PC only, and Project Morpheus is toward PS4 only. So, with two huge virtual reality systems coming out in the near future, this is great news for the medium of virtual reality. It's great for the Oculus Rift, it's great for Project Morpheus, and they won't be competing with each other so much as helping each other. If one of them does well, they both do well, as they're for different systems, and the success of one will help the other, will further the medium itself. And for those of you worried that Project Morpheus may be another subpar product and ruin the wave of VR in our time, the same way Nintendo screwed up the Virtual Boy, it seems that Sony is really taking the right approach for this. Quote, "Our philosophy with VR is that it's a medium, not a peripheral. Presence will be the killer app for VR." And personally, I had a huge sigh of relief when I read that. But now, back to their official statement. At SCE, we view innovation as an opportunity to build on our mission to push the boundaries of play, said Shuhei Yoshida. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He is the president of SCE Worldwide Studios. Project Morpheus is the latest example of innovation from SCE, and we're looking to forward its continued development and the games that will be created as development kits get into the hands of content creators. Both Oculus Rift and Project Morpheus being VR systems coming out within a fairly short span of each other. Oculus is coming out 2015, I imagine. Project Morpheus would be sometime in the near future, maybe 2016. The release date has not been announced yet, but it has been in development since at least 2010. Regardless of that, these two VR systems going head to head, that's great news. There's going to be a lot of content developers that are going to dig their hands into the VR medium, but enough of what I have to say. Morpheus enables developers to create experiences that deliver a sense of presence, where players feel as though they are physically inside the virtual world of a game. Presence is like a window into another world that heightens the emotions gamers experience as they play. Morpheus features a visor-style, head-mounted display and works seamlessly with the PlayStation camera to deliver a unique VR experience right before the player's eyes. Now, something I want to mention real quick, Sony is no stranger to head-mounted displays, HMDs. So that is also fantastic news for Morpheus, because they are veterans of the industry, not just the tech industry, but they also have some experience with head-mounted displays. As for the price, Oculus Rift is retailing, or will retail, for a targeted price of around $300 US. It's unknown what Project Morpheus will cost, but you have to take into account that you have the cost of the PlayStation camera as well, which will, be tacked onto it. The PlayStation 4i will be required for the Project Morpheus VR PS4 headset to work. It's unknown yet if the PS4 or PS Move will be absolutely necessary for the Project Morpheus VR headset to work, but I assume it would be. The PS Move hasn't even been announced for the PS4 as of yet, but I guess that's kinda confirmed now. Inertial sensors built into the head mount unit and PlayStation camera accurately track head orientation and movement, so as the player's head rotates, the image of the virtual world rotates naturally and intuitively in real time. Furthermore, in supporting games, the player can use a PlayStation Move motion controller as an object. such as a sword. Morpheus will reproduce the player's hands and sword within the game so the player feels like they are actually fighting off enemies with their sword in the virtual world. Morpheus adopts 3D audio technology, uniquely developed by SCE. In addition to sounds coming from the front, behind, left, and right, Morpheus recreates stereoscopic sounds heard from below and above the player, such as footsteps climbing upstairs below them, or engine noises of helicopters flying overhead. Sounds that the players hear change in real time, depending on their head orientation, creating a highly realistic audio environment within an immersive 360-degree virtual world. Along with the PlayStation Camera, wireless controller for PS4, and PlayStation Move, Morpheus will deliver immersive breakthrough entertainment experiences to gamers through the PS4 system. Leveraging SCE's expertise across key areas for VR, as mentioned before, including display optics, audio, tracking control, ease of use, and content. Developers will be able to create Morpheus content for PS4, a platform which has sold over 6 million units after only 3 months and a half of its launch, and is continuing to show strong momentum. The Morpheus dedicated SDK is currently under development and will become available when ready. During the Game Developers Conference 2014 held in San Francisco from March 19th through March 21st, attendees can visit the Sony Computer Entertainment America booth to have a hands-on experience with Morpheus, which will be exhibited for reference. Attendees can enjoy exclusive technology demos such as EVE Valkyrie, CCP is the developer, a multiplayer dogfighting shooter that uses virtual reality to give the player a sense of being a real pilot in an EVE Online spaceship. Is that pronounced EVE or EVE? I don't know. Thief by Square Enix, which allows player to explore the dark, shadowy world of the stealth action title. The Castle, developed by SCE, that shows various VR interactions utilizing PS Move. And The Deep, which I'm pretty excited for anyway. Also developed by SCE, where players can observe the waters from inside of a shark-proof cage. That sounds pretty amazing. I think that might be scarier than a horror game, especially with this VR. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this news video on Sony's Project Morpheus virtual reality headset for the PS4. I think this is really exciting, and I think that virtual reality could really hold a bright future for gaming if these launches go as smoothly as I expect they will. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video if you want to see more like it, and we'll see you again next time, right here on Massive. Until then, take care.